Hi, I'm Osama Hussain and I'm a robotics instructor at Silicon Institute. So today I'll be giving you a short introduction about or short brief about 3D printing and how we do it. So 3D printers are basically a device or a printer basically which uses material to create 3D objects. One way of doing it is basically having plastic and melting it into an object. Other ways is by hardening certain plastics. So those are different kinds of 3D printing techniques. The one that Silicon Institute, which we mainly use to teach and help students bring forward their 3D printing and interest, is basically by using the FDM technique. So we have several FDM printers here, different kinds and different varieties, and these have different speeds, different sizes of beds, and so on and so forth. So we initially introduced kids to 3D printing by introducing them to 3D modeling. So we introduced SolidWorks as like at a small scale where they design and develop 3D models, relatively small, and then we 3D print them and we show them how 3D printers work. On 3D printers, or how FDM 3D printers work, is basically by melting plastic into layers, where a roll, or what they call technically is a filament, which comes in many different types. Filaments can be of PLA and ABS, PETG. The name defines the characteristics. So different filaments have different temperatures at which they melt at, or how well they withstand outdoor temperature or indoor temperature. So depending on that, we print certain objects on their usages by different filaments. So when we design 3D models, or when a student learns how to design 3D models, we usually use PLA and we print it for them. So we teach them how slicing works, which is like a software which we use them, which 3D printers use to utilize or generate their code to print. Printers, how they normally work is by melting plastic into layers. So the 3D model is broken down into several layers depending on the height and the thickness of the slicing you do, and each layer is then printed out using the nozzle. And over time, which usually takes from a few minutes to several hours depending on the size of the print, you can actually create a 3D model within your specified time.